Or YouTube.
When you want to get off the darkest ground,
Yes.
but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too.
Oh, Pug.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear
Well, howdy, y'all, and welcome back to yet another movie night. We are here and we are live, and I think we're just about ready to go, at least as ready as we're ever going to be. So, we have a lovely panel of people with us this evening, so let's check in with them and see how everybody's doing. Let's start out with Purple. Purple rhymes with orange.
Doing okay.
Well, okay is good.
Yeah, just gonna be taking a trip next weekend to go up and give my family all the news.
Hmm.
That sounds like it should be something. It's always something.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad to have you here with us tonight. And we also have RJ here with us tonight.
Yeah. I'm happy to know that I'm included among the people. Clearly, my camouflage technique has worked perfectly.
Yes, you're doing very well about blending in with people.
Yeah. I worked a lot on that.
Oh, good. I'm glad then. Your hard work is paying off.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we also have with us tonight Mom Nato. Hello, Mom Nato.
Hello. How's everybody doing? There's my beautiful new icon on the screen. Woohoo.
It looks awesome. It's a nice picture.
Yes.
Well,
It's one of my fun icons on my computer.
well, that's good. Well, we're glad to have you here with us as well this evening. And
I'm glad to be here.
we also have Chris Kelling with us tonight.
Good evening, and yep, we are live. We are alive.
We are.
We are.
Are we alive
Well,
or are we live?
Well, hopefully both. I mean, you know, although
I don't know.
after the stupid, I don't know if we want to be alive.
The way Ron DeSantis is going, I don't know if I want to be alive anymore.
Yeah.
Mostly live. Mostly live. It's just a little bit dead.
Oh, well, that's good. I mean, that's better than completely
Mostly
dead.
dead.
I'm dyslexic.
Yeah.
What do you want?
And the
You're less Dixic, huh?
and the rodents of unusual sizes.
Yeah.
Yes. The roses.
Well, we are glad to have you here with us as well. And last but not least, we do have Tornado with us tonight.
Tonight's movie night is powered by Mountain Dew, the original extreme flavor, and by Totino's Pizza Rolls, cheese flavor. Hashtag not sponsored. Mountain Dew, please sponsor us.
Yeah, I don't expect that anytime soon.
I don't think so.
And my beverage of choice tonight is a cherry tea in my thermos.
Nice.
Tumbler.
Maybe if we all clap our
yelling.
hands loud. Maybe if we all clap our hands loud enough, Pepsi might hear us and they might sponsor our fucking show.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm fond of Dr. Pepper and cream soda.
Yeah, I don't think
I
our
think-
show is family friendly enough for those companies.
Probably
Well,
not.
not
Okay,
only
if
that,
we're not
I think
family
we need
friendly,
to
how
get
about
over
this?
200.
This show brought to you by booze. Booze. The more you drink, the less you think.
The more you drink, the more you puke.
I like that purple. It sounds like a good slogan.
Yes, booze. The more you watch this show, the more you'll need it.
It's very
I don't
true.
have a drinking problem. I drink, get drunk, I fall down. See, no problem.
Oh, yes, I remember that one.
Here's the
Oh,
thing.
dear.
I've been doing movie night stone cold sober for close to 4 years
Oh,
now.
God.
Yes,
Tornado.
that's
Made you the man you
stone
are
cold
today.
sober.
Yeah.
Tornado, you've never had a drink of alcohol in your life, so you can't claim to be stone cold sober because you've never been drunk.
Right.
That's exactly what I mean by stone cold sober. I plan to never get drunk.
I think I'm going to buy a bottle of wine.
No.
Sounds so good. Fuck
That's
you.
the great thing about this program, that you're getting drunk in your own home. So if you pass out, you're good. Or at worst, what do you got? 10 feet to crawl to your bedroom.
Mm.
Well,
It-
I've got some Diet Dr. Pepper tonight. I'm living on the edge instead of Diet Coke.
Mm.
Changing things up.
Yeah, if
Well,
I want to
yeah.
get a drink, I will.
With me, it's always caffeine.
Yes, you've got way too much caffeine. You really should try to cut back.
Yes,
Yeah, lots
really.
of caffeine.
Well, he's already been told he don't get no more soda until food stamps come in. What he's got has to last him.
Yeah. Yeah, that can be
That's-
tough.
Was that Sparrow I just heard?
It is, I
I-
believe.
Don't know how you would hurt me. I literally have to hold
You
down my
laughed.
mic to talk right now.
Yes, but you
Wait, can you-
laughed.
No, can you hear me now?
We can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
hear you.
Good.
Oh, cool. I don't have to hold it down. Cool.
That's why I
No, no.
said you laughed.
No. Can you hear me now? Yes. Good.
Yes. Well played, Porteo. No,
Well,
I thought I would have to hold it down because I have to work with a backup mic this week.
No, you're good.
well, we also have
Maybe.
a one-winged sparrow with us this evening. Hello.
Hello.
It's nice to have you here with us as well. So, with that,
You don't have to lie to me like that.
hey, the more the merrier on this show.
Just make sure we don't have any rakes laying around, that's all.
Yeah,
Oh, are we already streaming?
we are
Just
live.
Rakes. You forgot.
I was not aware. I'm
brooms.
sorry, guys.
No, you're
Don't
fine.
forget brooms.
Spilling out into the great world of the interweb.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Ponyboy, I am not Hammy from Over the Hedge. When Hammy gets caffeinated, he runs at super luminal speed. I cannot do such a thing, so that is not possible.
He
No,
runs
you
that.
just run verbally.
Oh, by the
Yeah.
way, hi, Lord
No
Copper
yellow.
Squirrel.
Shh. No
I
yelling,
thought
please.
he went into ludicrous speed there. Went plaid.
Yes. He does that occasionally. Yes.
Well, I think we should probably pull up our wheel and see what we have for
Yeah.
tonight. What do
Oh
you guys
God, I
think?
saw a whole bunch of videos posted by Chris.
Yes.
Jam pack of stupid.
Plus,
Chris-
Oh my God.
plus the ones that I had last week, too.
Uh-huh. Which is
I-
free
I-
energy, clowns, and Germany.
Yes. So we
I just bought.
go ahead, Sparrow.
Sorry. I just bought 3 bottles of wine. Am I going to need a 4th?
Probably.
Oh, send one of those bottles my way.
You might try a siphon.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
on our wheel this evening, we have free energy, we have clowns, we have Germany, we have tyrant, we have first, and we have trees. Now
Is
that
it
is
first?
that is not cool and uncool trees. We don't have that one this evening. but
Aw.
that's-
Is that first one the First Amendment audit one?
It
you was
is,
talking
yep.
first time in? I watched the beginning of that, and it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, we
Oh.
have. Oh, we did that one. Hold on, let me delete that from the folder.
Free energy. It's wrong to keep it captive in batteries all the time.
That's true. Hashtag free energy. All right. So what do we got tonight? We have First Amendment audit. Hotel manager says I can't film the hotel. Cops called.
Bullshit.
And that's
Bullshit.
that's by a that's on a YouTube channel called Nasty Nathaniel. We
Oh,
also,
God.
Oh, that's not your work videos?
No, he has such
No.
a natally voice too. Oh my
we
god, it makes me want to gouge out my ears.
we also have
Please
clowns.
edit.
We also have clowns in space, and that's from Dearth.
Oh,
We-
hi.
We have Flat Earth. Did Germany
Oh
win
my
with
God.
global propaganda? And that's from Phuket
All
Word.
their fault.
Oh, fuck him.
Ah, fuck.
Okay, please tell me we don't have a video on someone who thinks Killer Clowns from Outer Space was a documentary.
I make
is
no
there a Gina
promise
Davis
that.
video?
Yeah, I make no promises on any of these because I don't pre-watch them. So
Just to let you know that Phuket is only about 5 minutes long, so you don't have to
Oh,
suffer
okay.
too much.
Oh, good.
we also have free energy generator with 100 kilogram flywheel, 12 kilowatt alternator, 100%
Bullshit.
real free electricity. Whew.
Bullshit.
partridge in a pear tree.
Well,
I could-
that one at least sounds like it's got some real science to debunk.
Hold
That's true.
on. I'm gonna say right now, there's friction, so it's not 100%. Therefore, it's wrong, and we don't have to watch the video.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
quite sure that's
I
how that
actually-
works.
I used to think I invented a perpetual motion machine, and no.
It stopped moving.
Well, it's. I found out literally like 4 days ago why it wouldn't have worked. I never actually built it, but
Ah.
I did find out I'm an idiot. So
Well, Mr. Ponyboy in the live chat there says there's a serious lack of Pendleton on that wheel. Disappointing. Yes, we don't have any Pendleton tonight.
We watched Pendleton last week. You missed
You
it.
and
don't have the fuel one, huh? The jet fuel's a fake.
No, the last one I hadn't grabbed yet. No, I didn't get to download that one
okay.
yet.
Yeah, I watched all of Logic's stuff that he did on Pendleton. That's
Yeah.
going to be in
yeah,
the new book. That's juicy.
Well-
I'm good for Pendleton for the next 2 years.
Yeah. We also have a couple more on our wheel here. We have How to Make Friends with Trees, and that's from a channel that's called Zoe Eckles.
Don't rub their butt the wrong way.
And then lastly, we have
I read-
Leave the Property or You're Gonna Get It. Tyrant found San Antonio. Jeez, I can't talk. San Antonio. And that's from a channel called News Now Patrick. And,
Okay.
yeah, we got a lovely wheel there. So what do
Sounds
you think?
interesting.
Should we spin it?
Yes.
All right,
okay.
Tornado, go right ahead.
Wheel of
Trees are all bark
misfortune.
and no
Turn,
bite.
turn, turn. Show us the stupid that we should burn. Spin it.
Boom, boom.
Hi, Jenny. Oh,
Germany,
nice.
Germany, Germany.
Yes,
I
we-
love how One Winged Sparrow got that immediately.
I've known it for years, dude. I grew up with that show.
Well, we got Germany as our winning movie here.
Hi, Miss Jenny.
We also have a Jenny Morgan joined us. So hello, Jenny.
There you are, Jenny. I was wondering.
I care.
Hello.
Also,
Hopefully YouTube won't shut us down before the end of this video.
Yeah.
okay, and Phuket, this one is for you. Alle möglichen Scheiß auf seinem Gesicht. Ah, shit. Alle möglichen Scheiß auf seinem Gesicht.
Ah,
Alle möglichen
geez.
Scheiß auf seinem Gesicht.
Uh-huh.
Try
All
not
right.
to
You're
take
gonna
up
be cocky.
German
You gotta
as a
get it right the
second
first time.
language there.
all right. So everybody,
Scheiß drauf.
we're gonna pull up our
Nice
video.
speaking Sie Deutsch.
We're gonna pull up our video. In the meantime, let's try to curb yelling and don't forget to use your hand function in the chat there, so we're not all talking over each other.
Cheers. Don't be Don't be dunkas.
Let me get my video up here. Give me 1 second while I pull everything
But if we
up.
let you conduct this in an orderly fashion, we might have to do more than one video.
That's true. I mean, that could be
This is
problematic.
true.
Have you spun the wheel yet?
We
Yes.
did.
Yep.
Oh no! What
missed
are we
it.
gonna do?
Germany.
Germany.
We got
Germany. We're going to
It's
see the
my
entire
machine.
country of Germany.
Phuket word.
Tornado. Shh.
Are we going back to like the 12th century, or is this just last
No.
20 years?
This is from Phuket word.
Oh, okay.
But the N
have
word,
no
I do
idea what's
believe,
gonna
is
happen.
mentioned at some point.
So it's not like a Hans Wormhat claiming Germans don't exist.
I
No.
believe it is pronounced fuckwit word, but
Phuket.
Phuket.
All right.
Fuck it.
There we go. All right.
Fuckwit.
There's our lovely video.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. This
Would be
could
one of
be
Okay.
bad.
Drink.
We haven't even started it yet.
Yeah, but I'm calling a preemptive
This-
drink, and
He
he.
can't call preemptive drinks. But that was
No,
a
just-
long time ago.
I'm calling drink on the Nazis. I'm calling drink on the Nazis.
No.
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 All right.
You gotta let him say something first.
Yes. All right. Got that up.
Give him some petard on which he should be hoist.
All right. Let me just get everything
I can
situated.
already tell where this is
Okay,
going.
that's plenty.
No,
We're
no,
looking
you-
at Werner von Braun, for those of you who do
And-
not recognize him.
No.
I do
no.
believe the word that we need to use is Yahtzees.
Well, we also have Morton Nielsen, Mr. Ponyboy, in the live chat, who says, "Fuckwit word should provide ample science for RJ. Happy days."
Woohoo. No, RJ.
Und wir sollen viele Schrecklichkeit zu sehen.
RJ.
Colorado Biker's asking if that's Trump in the back on the far right.
It's possible.
how did I just learn that Funny Boy is Morton Nielsen?
Now, RJ.
So put
you-
the fingers in these brackets.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch.
You forgot to mention the pike that he should hoist his petard onto.
Hmm.
Get it right.
I like to let a boy and his petard pipe to go their own separate ways.
It's often best, RJ.
Probably.
I think so. This is something that discretion is the better part of valor, and curiosity will just kill that damn cat.
Yeah.
I'm going
But
to have
satisfaction will bring it back.
Well, we'll see about that.
Didn't Disney do that darn cat?
All right.
Okay, let's get to the
Moving
Nazis.
on. Let's continue with our video.
Delayed enough.
Cats make the best suicide bombers. They can do it 9 times.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Anyway, here we go.
Oh no.
Hello, flat earth researchers, debaters, and debunkers. Did Germany actually win World War II and enslave Americans and the rest of the world in a cult of scientism with a massive psyop
No!
that convinced us
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That one's
Didn't even get through the question there.
right. We'll go through his opening here and see.
to worship men in white coats with their mathematical models telling us we live on a
No.
spinning ball? Has
Well-
their scientism become a global religion with tendrils in every ministry in every developing country to
No.
eventually persuade
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
It's basically him doing Nazis control everyone via mind control and brainwash the whole population of America with globe propaganda and scientism. It's basically, it's all science is bad and all science is Nazis and whatnot. So he's concocting a massive argumentum ad Hitlerum.
Yeah, I've already got a headache from the idea that we wouldn't have science without the Nazis.
Yeah, and not only that, but he's telling us that we worship men in white coats who have brainwashed us with a global religion. I'm sorry, but the fact that the Earth is a spheroid isn't some sort of propaganda piece. The flat Earth, A, doesn't work in any way, shape, or form, and B, is a massive walking, talking geometrical paradox. anything you try to explain on flat Earth instantly breaks all of the other things.
Yeah. Well, we also have RJ with the hand up.
Yeah, is this guy operating under the hilarious impression that the globe idea only came along with the Nazis?
I think so. I think that's what he's getting
That's
at.
a news bulletin that I guess Galileo didn't get.
Yeah.
Oh, and on that note,
C sharp.
the person who originally determined the radius, or I should say, the person who originally determined the circumference of the Earth was Eratosthenes, who existed.
Clearly a German there, Tornado.
And the
No, that was
socialist.
2,500 years ago, before Germany was even a mote in God's eye.
That's what they want you to
Still
believe.
part of the Aryan race, though.
It's true. We also have Chris Kelling with the hand up.
Yeah, well, I wanted to point out that he's using a term that was coined by
Jism.
Orphan Red.
Yeah, scientism. I think she coined it. Yeah. Sorry, Chris. Continue.
No, that's all I had.
We also have Mom NATO with the hand up.
Okay, what I find interesting is the fact that, like RJ was saying, that he thinks that we didn't have science before the Nazis came along. Now, if that were true, we would not have things such as the wheel, scales,
The concept of science.
The concept of science, yes, but block and tackle, I can't think of the name for them.
Fulcrums, levers.
Fulcrums, levers, yeah, all that
Inclined planes.
stuff.
7
Inclined planes.
basic machines.
Yeah, the 7 basic machines. Thank you. But we wouldn't have any of that without science. And to think that science is a religion because people have proven things over and over through the scientific theory and discovery and stuff like that is just outrageously stupid and proves that he lacks true vision of just what it takes to be a scientist.
Yeah, pretty much.
Senku Ishigami would string Fuckwit up by his balls.
Yeah.
We also have Jenny Morgan with the hand up.
This crap about Werner von Braun comes up all the time with the flat earthers. They're so delusional. If you live in this country and it becomes authoritarian, and you're like a fancy ass scientist that they want to use to help develop their war machine, you pretty much get this choice of work with us,
Die.
which you gonna pick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
Yeah. Lastly, we also have RJ with the hand up, and then we'll get back to our lovely video.
The Nazis actually had a lot of weird pseudoscience beliefs, like the Welteislehre, world ice theories, and Hans Horbiger, and all the rest. Somehow I doubt this numbskull is going to be aware of the actual pseudoscience aspect of them, and instead is going to make up a completely idiotic travesty that has no connection to reality.
Makes
Yeah.
you wonder if
They had a line on the Tesseract and those jewel things in that guy's glove, and
yeah, it makes you wonder
not
if
quite.
the Nazis believed in a flat Earth.
Not quite. Actually, they kind of thought of one that was like hollow. They had a bunch of weird bunches knocking around in the periphery. Just imagine that part of what you saw in Indiana Jones movies, actually, they really thought.
Specifically the fourth one.
the Third Reich was obsessed with various religions and supernatural things. It's well known in history. It's written down.
Especially Himmler.
Yep.
Well read.
Every once in a while, Hitler would have to send him like a memo. Stop with all of the hunting for the Ark and crap like that. Go back to killing Jews like you're supposed to.
Has only got one.
Well, we also had Morton Nielsen, Mr. Ponyboy, in the live chat with a 45. What was it last week? I don't remember. Something
Donkey
about
Dong Dollars.
Donkey
Donkey
Dollars, I
Dong
thought.
Dollars. Yes, Donkey Dong Dollars. 45 Donkey Dong Dollars, who says, flat earthers, delusional, say it ain't so. Yeah, unfortunately, I think they slightly are.
Also,
I think
that
you really ought to patent those Donkey Dong dollars. I think that
should.
is somewhere to go.
those are Donkey Kong Kronos.
No, those are Donkey Dong Dollars.
Danish
much better.
Krona.
And we have Purple with the hand up.
Okay, well, just let's not forget the important contributions that the Nazis made to society, that without them we would not have the VW Beetle or Fanta Soda.
Mm,
You know,
okay.
yeah, I guess.
We'll give them that. Okay.
We also had Chris Kelling with the hand up.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, once the rockets are up, who cares where they come down?
Come down.
That's not my department, says
Says
Warner
Werner von
von
Braun.
Braun.
That would be
Yes,
from Tom
I was
Lehrer.
just thinking, and we could actually sing that now because
my
Tom
goodness.
Lehrer has released his entire body of work to public domain.
Wait,
Ah,
really?
yes, yes.
Yeah, but
kidding.
YouTube would still.
Yeah.
No, on his,
Well,
I
I
think
guess-
it was his 92nd birthday, that Tom Lehrer declared that all of his work is now public domain. Anyone can use it.
Well, we
Let's
also
do
have
that Vatican rag.
One Wing Sparrow with the hand up.
I just happened to notice because we were paused on it so long. I just noticed dude making a flat Earth video is using a dude with a picture of the moon that would not work on a flat Earth to prove his flat Earth point.
Yeah, this
Yes.
could very well be a piece of stuff from the early Disney material because a lot of that was put out by
Yeah.
von Braun.
Oh, I see it now. That rocket in the middle there was from Tomorrowland. My bad.
Well, now, to be fair to the flat earthers, their delusion goes that Werner was recruited by the United States to help set up NASA, who then of course created the mythology of the globe Earth and the moon travel and space and all these things that are all lies. They you know,
Of
it's
course.
this picture
Yeah, we
isn't
all
real.
thought the world was flat before Werner von Braun.
Yeah, this picture,
I mean,
this
you
picture
say that.
is just illustrating the con job that Werner was doing.
Yeah, they were sure good at it, weren't they?
Mm.
Yeah.
You say that, but to be fair to flat earthers,
Ooh, Rob Fowler. Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Why be fair to flat earthers?
Ouch. Rob
Yeah.
Fowler. Rob Fowler says, wasn't he also part of the Werner brothers?
Anyway, we're
Werner,
gonna move
not
on.
Warner.
I think we've held up here for quite a while,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, we want to get to the science.
we've stalled long enough, I believe.
It's only a 5-minute video.
I propose we put a minute moratorium on drink calls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because this is only a 5-minute video. I don't want to be here till 6 in the morning.
Really.
It's,
5
the
minutes.
problem is
That means you, Tornado.
the problem is it's so fucking densely packed.
All right. Well, let's get back into it, shall we?
Yeah, let's undensely pack it.
All right. Here we go.
The world's population that we should give up our freedoms and human rights without a fight
No.
just because scientists say so?
Drink.
No.
Operation
No one's saying
Paperclip
that.
is a well-known
Let it
and
pass.
admitted conspiracy that American intelligence agencies under President Truman recruited 1,600 German scientists, engineers, and technicians
Yeah, we
and
know
moved
Operation
them and
Paperclip,
their
yada, yada,
families
yada.
to the U.S. over a period of 12 years between 1945 and 1959 at the
Not
tail end
news.
of the Second World War. The official narrative is that the primary purpose for Operation Paperclip was for the US military to gain an advantage in the Soviet-American Cold War and the space
Yeah.
race. Many
Right.
of the German recruits were former members and leaders of the Nazi Party. One of the German recruits was Kurt H. Debus, a former V-2 rocket scientist who eventually became a director at NASA.
wait,
Yeah,
Another
where they
was
just
Werner
reading up
von Braun.
Wikipedia?
What was that? I didn't hear you.
No, it sounds to me like he's just straight up reading out of Wikipedia what Operation Paperclip is.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
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 Is that what
We're not accusing this guy of doing in-depth research, are we?
Yeah.
That
no.
would be the
No,
level
I-
of research we'd expect here.
Now,
It's just
Well, he doesn't
the words are
mention.
sounding familiar. That's all.
Yeah, well, he doesn't mention that that Werner von Braun's chief rival went over to the Russians, and he's the one that was the reason why they have the Soyuz.
Sergei
Right.
Korolev.
Or maybe the existence of the Russians was just part of the Nazi disinformation machine.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever actually seen Russia?
I
well,
have
let's.
something to add.
Yes, Tornado.
The Nazis did not, or I would not say that the Nazis, quote, created NASA. The scientists that were originally part of the Nazis didn't even create NASA. NASA was originally NACA, NACA, the National Advisory Committee on Aeronautics, that became NASA in 1958.
Which, of course, is long after Truman's administration.
Yeah.
So, hello, fuckwit. You seem to be forgetting that NASA was not originally NASA. You.
No, I think that's going to be only a tiny amount of the stuff this guy
He doesn't care.
He doesn't even think NASA is NASA.
Yeah.
He thinks NASA is Disney. He
He's just
thinks
making
that,
up
that
shit as he goes along.
Pretty
yes,
much.
he thinks that NASA is run by the mouse.
Oh,
Sorry,
dear.
but
Well,
sorry.
isn't everything run
Yeah,
by
let's
the
get
mouse?
on to that science.
The moon is made of cheese.
Yes.
Pretty sure the mouse is the government of the U.S. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And,
Well,
Well, how
It
do you
better be
think we got a
American
planet named
cheese.
Pluto anyway?
well, I think we should continue on then. What do you guys? think?
You're the only one here who thinks that.
I know. You know, I gotta keep you guys on your toes.
Ooh, that's painful.
Here we go.
Oh no! Hold on, we got a pun in the chat.
What else is new?
Aaron Marsh says they were too knackered to make rockets after World War II.
Oh.
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah.
Anyway, with that, we'll move on. Here we go.
Who became the chief architect of the Saturn V launch vehicle, which was adapted
Saturn
from
V?
the V2 rocket
Drink.
to allegedly
Saturn
send
V?
humans to
Five.
the moon with the Apollo missions, which consumed roughly 4% of
That was
all
even the
federal
short
spending
form
in the
of
It's like
US
2
between
Corinthians.
1964 and 1966. Costing American taxpayers $25.4 billion over those 2 years
Ooh.
alone. Since
Drink.
then, trillions of dollars.
Yes, Mom NATO?
Okay, so he's sitting there bitching that they took 4%
Of the
of the
US
spending.
Of
You're
the US
expecting him to
federal-
be able to
Oh.
add?
My God. 4%? Good Lord. Chill
Yeah,
the fuck
Plus,
out.
the Earth is flat. This is not going to be any better for him.
God.
I'm still
Talking
stuck back
about-
at Saturn V's.
Talk
Yeah.
about penny
Well,
miser.
no. You notice that was the one of the Saturn rockets that only had the second stage for the launch.
The 1B.
Yeah, so which they used to launch Skylab into orbit, as
Okay,
well
and
as the when they
I want to
did
see where
the
he's getting the
rendezvous
trillions of
with the
dollars from.
Russians.
Well, we also had Purple with the hand up.
Okay, I just wanted to propose a new rule that in order to get through these things, should we say that we need to run at least 30 seconds of video between drink calls?
Yeah, generally, yes. I
Hear
try
that,
to keep it to
Tornado?
about that. At least 30 seconds,
Or
if
we could just,
possible.
or we could just ignore tornado completely for a while.
That's true. Yeah.
Well,
that's
it's
a
not just
possibility.
tornado. I've been known to
Yes.
do it myself at times. It just,
All right, we'll ignore you too.
Let the guy.
you know, but
pull
I
out
think
some
we can always
nice,
back up
good
at least
pile of
30
stupid
seconds to
shit.
make our complaints here.
We
Yeah,
can, I
I-
think.
I very rarely call drinks, so.
All right, well, let's continue on and see how far we get.
Sparrow has a hand up.
Oh, Sparrow.
I just wanted to point out, because it's rare I actually get to use my actual expertise here. This graph is intentionally misinformational by design. Like, look at how it's designed, and like they use the logo and like the thing flying up on the side. you are not meant to look at these pieces and understand what the fuck you're looking at.
Yeah.
Right.
This is intentionally done. And I just wanted to point that out. That's all.
Well, I appreciate that. All right, let's see what else he's got to say here. I'm sure we're going to get to the science soon.
Absolutely.
Have been sunk into space exploration, with much of the American public believing they were the first nation to land men on the moon. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that space exploration, or the illusion of it, is an incredibly lucrative industry. And faking the moon landings would be an excellent way to persuade Americans to part with their hard-earned cash
So would
in the name
all
of science
cucumbers.
in
Drink!
perpetuality.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Let's start with the top of my list here with the hand up. We have Sparrow.
I just didn't put my hand down yet.
Okay.
However, if I'm going first, how would the moon landing get Americans to part with their hard-earned cash more than any other country on Earth? But yeah, just bullshit.
Pretty much.
Yes.
We also have Tornado with the hand up.
The technology that would be required to fake the moon landing would be infinitely more expensive than the technology needed to go to the moon. You literally could not fake it.
Not supposed to know that.
You're literally
Not only that, it did not exist at the time.
It didn't even exist at the time, and the CGI that would be used in like Star Wars, which was rudimentary at best, and downright schlocky at worst, was terrible. That was ancient. That's dinosaur technology. You didn't even have that in 1969. Not to mention the nation that was watching us the most was the Soviets. And I guarantee you that if they had even suspected an iota of fakery coming out of the American space program, they would have called us on it from the word go. Because
100%.
that wasn't.
You're assuming there were any Soviets. Have you really shown that they're actually real?
Is Russia really real?
Well, we also have Jenny Morgan with the hand up.
Tornado, stop comparing special effects of the past with your limited knowledge of special effects from the past. You want to compare special effects, don't compare them to today's special effects. Compare them to what came before. Please. Now, if you do that, you will realize that what they did in Star Wars in 1978, 77,
Somewhere
was
around there.
Yeah,
absolutely
77 and
fucking
79.
spectacular.
For the
I'm pretty sure it was 63, but
Hey, no, let me finish. I got the floor here. It was absolutely spectacular. And if you look at what they did in Fantastic Planet in the 50s, it was absolutely fucking spectacular. What is it compared to what we do today? It's a joke. But don't you dare compare the old stuff with the new stuff. Compare it to what came before. Don't discount the talents and efforts of all these people who did such marvelous work.
Okay, I apologize.
Indeed,
And
I agree.
secondly,
Yeah,
By
you
the
have to
way,
consider the
secondly-
tools they had at the time.
And secondly, he said this doesn't take rocket science. Well, he's proving just by his statements that indeed it does take rocket science to understand this.
Yeah, that's true.
Or at least your brain.
We also have Chris Kelling with the hand up.
Yeah, I heard that they wanted to get Kubrick to do the moon landings, but he insists on
Filming on
social
location.
realism that he was going to shoot on location. And they said, well, geez, that's just going to be too expensive, so why don't we just go ourselves?
We also have
That is a fair point. If Stanley Kubrick had filmed the moon landing, it would have cost $80 billion.
yeah. Lastly, we have Purple with the hand up.
Yeah, well, and Tornado kind of touched on it, but just the whole idea of the space race and that the US landed on the moon and the Soviets never did would mean that for this conspiracy to work, would have required the Soviet Union to tell the whole world that, or to, tell the U.S. that, okay, we'll take the fall and say you won this one.
Mm-hmm.
See how powerful that
Would their
cabal
pride have
is?
ever allowed that to happen?
No.
They blackmailed Khrushchev.
Well, so, I got this new job, and that's why we're doing this on Saturday for the next couple of weeks. But I had to keep my mouth shut at work the other day because, I need this job. And one of my instructors decided that he doesn't believe the moon landing was real because they didn't have, that we didn't even have FM radio in the 60s, so it must not have been real.
Yes, we did.
Yes,
We did.
What was that I
Yeah,
was listening to?
I had to keep my mouth shut real tight on that one. So I've already had my share of fake moon landing BS for the week.
Well-
This is rough.
Now, am I correct in thinking that were there any other people who landed on the moon?
Yeah.
No, the Russians were trying, but they
Right, but
So they would have to imagine that all of the astronauts who were sent to the moon didn't really go there and have all been
Right.
keeping this wonderful cabal and all of their
Yeah.
women, friends and children and all the rest and that. And please, we want this person who made this movie to go to some of the surviving astronauts and tell them to their face so they can be punched the way some of the astronauts do that with people who say that.
Bart
Yeah.
Sibrel. Bart Sibrel met that fate from Buzz Aldrin.
Yeah.
That's
And
That's one small.
boy,
crotch
did he
for
deserve
man.
it.
That's one small
One punch
crotch
for
man.
astronaut.
That's one small punch for astronaut. One epic cross in the face for mankind.
all right.
Then did he go punch the Cobra?
Let's get to the science.
No, let's move
All
on.
Not
right.
enough time.
All right, here we go, guys. Let's continue on.
The moon landings would also appear to prove that the mathematicians were right all along about the Earth being a spinning globe. They would have appeared to have conquered the final frontier with their knowledge of physics and orbital mechanics, but could it be that the former Nazi Party leaders
No,
and
it
eugenicists
couldn't.
actually ended up conquering the US with the help of double agents and spies in the intelligence agencies on both sides
No.
to win
Drink.
a silent war that
Yes, Mom NATO?
What in the hell is that supposed to be in the picture with the swastika and the bird? That is not an eagle. There's like the legs are wrong.
Well, no,
There's like
I don't know about that.
legs.
It's Germany awake. That's what the.
I think it's a
says.
griffin?
This is all Nazi
Maybe?
propaganda from the war. There's a little
Yeah.
Jew over in the left-hand corner.
Oh no, I see what it is.
Yeah, these are a bunch of German posters. Let us not forget the true conspiracy. The point of the Germans in their conspiracy was to replace all cucumbers with elephants, and they have succeeded
Yeah.
beyond their wildest imaginations. Now, don't
I was
start
just-
talking to me about cucumbers and elephants because you have fallen into the trap of accepting
Okay.
the idea that cucumbers are small green things that belong on salads and elephants are large gray animals that live in zoos. No, 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 I say unto you.
Anyway, I see what it is. They've got the eagle's proportions wrong.
No, they
And-
got it
and
facing
no.
from the back.
No, the eagle's proportions are wrong. The
It's just
body
a
is
poster.
longer than an
Yeah,
actual.
I don't think they
body.
were. I think it's supposed to be some kind of one of them blackbirds, like a crow or something like that, or
Well,
of
I-
that sort. But
Also,
I-
I think part of the
that's-
problem here.
It's a
From the beak,
mythical
that's definitely an
creature.
eagle.
hold on. We're all talking
It is
over
a
each other.
mythical creature.
Sorry.
I think part of the problem here also is that this video has been stretched from its original, orientations.
Yes, it's been
Okay.
stretched, and I also think they weren't too concerned with proportions and that sort.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, they've been out of proportion on just about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go over to Sparrow, who's got the hand up.
Okay. I have actually never heard the guy bring anything like this up before, and it actually kind of surprises me. I'm not saying Fouquet is coming out as a Nazi here, but he is really siding with him hard right here, isn't he? Am I wrong?
Mm-mm.
He is. I don't know if it's just because it, pushes his narrative to do so, or...
Well, since he's a flat earther and he's claiming the Nazis are behind it, he's probably not pro-Nazi because he doesn't like them selling the flat earth. I mean, the globe earth.
Just an observation. That's all it was.
Yeah. But the indication that this fellow knows about as much about the history of the Third Reich as a cucumber would know about the history of the British East India Company is...
yeah.
No, I would say something even worse. He knows less about the Third Reich than he actually knows about, or he knows less about the Third Reich than someone who's played Hearts of Iron 4.
So far, he's not actually presented any actual evidence of anything.
I get it, NATO, but too deep of a cut.
What?
All right. Well, shall we continue on?
Yeah, let's get to his evidence.
All right. Here we go.
Would perpetually divert the enemy's resources into their own coffers. When we see photographs like this of Apollo mission crew in Hawaii,
No, that does
and then
not
with
follow.
the very same backdrop of mountains on the moon, it is clear as day.
Oh, that
the
does
public-
not follow.
Fucking drink.
Yes, I think we had tornado first.
Oh, dear.
Those don't look anything alike.
No yelling. But yeah.
One of these things. And by the way, mountains will look like mountains no matter where they are. But these two images here, they don't look anything alike.
They're mountain-ish.
Yeah.
Those aren't even mountains. They're the tiling piles from the mining.
Oh boy. We also had, I
I think
Sparrow.
they were down in Idaho. Oh no, it said Buzz Aldrin in Hawaii. Well, heck, wouldn't expect volcanic peaks in
Hawaii.
would you?
Yeah.
Oh gee, no, I wouldn't expect any volcanic peaks in Hawaii, a state that is basically
all of
entirely
Hawaii should be
volcanoes.
completely flat, shouldn't it?
Okay, let's Pharaoh talk.
Yes, let's go over to Sparrow.
I honestly, Tornado already covered it, but like, what is he expecting? Aldrin to wear a spacesuit in Hawaii? Like, what?
Yeah.
What-
Oh dear.
What I find interesting is he actually has left the words Freemason Buzz Aldrin standing in front of several small hills. They're not even mountains. They're hills.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, does Hawaii
alive
exist?
with
Have
the
you ever
calls of
been there?
astronauts.
Did the U.S. ever actually land in Hawaii?
My brother lives on Hawaii, so yes. But what I find
Can you
interesting
prove
is
it?
Yes, that's where his address is. Anyway, the thing that I find interesting is he's pointing to the moon lander or the moon rover that they drive around in like it's a vehicle.
I
Like
thought
a
that was an
car.
astronaut. My
It is.
screen's resolution.
Is that an astronaut? Okay, is that what that's
I thought it was.
Okay, it's kind of hard to tell in that image, but
Well,
the
yeah,
point is that what the picture of the astronaut got to do, other than it's Buzz Aldrin,
Nothing.
to do with Hawaii.
right?
God,
Yeah, on top of
what
that, the pictures
an idiot!
don't look anything alike.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Hey, let's
I'm not
place out the
surprised.
differences. Oh, yeah. These mountains are basalt, and while those mountains are probably also basalts, those are a lot bigger.
We also
Guys,
have we also have in the live chat, Mr. Ponyboy Morton Nielsen for 45 Donkey Dong dollars. He says Tornado is right. The pictures are very different. For instance, there are no cars on the first photo, but many cars on the second photo. Yeah.
That would. I'm not Tornado.
No, he had mentioned it too at the beginning. That
Oh,
they were
okay.
very different. But yeah, I don't see any of those cars on the moon picture. Darn.
Yeah, no, me
I did take
either.
my hand
I
down
don't
this time,
see
right?
the other guy either.
Yeah.
Where's
We
the other guy?
We beat this one up enough. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's go on.
we have RJ with the hand up, and then we're going to
RJ still
continue
up?
on.
I just realized now the secret is now out that all of those guest photos of people in Hawaii were actually filmed on the moon.
Oh
Really?
man! Now the
With
secret's
the backdrop
out.
of the Earth.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
lots of plants.
All right, here we go.
It's all clear now.
Wait.
Yes.
I literally just realized what the similarity between these pictures is. He is trying to point out that the mountain in the background looks almost the same.
Correct.
And I mean
Yes.
almost.
Yes.
When they look nothing like each other.
Yes, provided you look that it doesn't actually look quite the same. Other than that,
That's why it took me so long to realize it, but yes.
One is white and one is green and brown.
All right, we're gonna play this.
And one has a lot of extra bumps in it.
We're
that the
gonna
other
play
one
this
doesn't.
to 3 minutes and 45 seconds. So if you call drink, that's fine, but we won't be pausing
But you're
until
not going
then.
to care.
Yeah, pretty much. But no, I'll care after we pause again. Here we
Good
go.
move.
Has been well and truly duped, and that politicians, either knowingly or unknowingly, have
Laughing
aided
Nixon.
and abetted a fraud that has gone on for decades.
Incorrect.
And other leaders in other countries too have seen the massive money-making potential of joining the space race to fleece their own unwitting flag-waving public. It's a big global club, and we ain't in it.
Evidence required.
And where has this unquestioning faith in science and mathematical models led us to today? We see global leaders all towing the party line and immune from investigation,
Ad hominem,
while we
eat
are being
data.
told that we have to trust their scientific advisors and
Correct.
models to make us immune before they return the freedoms which they took away
Information
from us,
content,
while they
zero.
gallivant all over the world without a care
Drink.
that they might catch a cold or be tested and quarantined. The rest of us, it seems, are still prisoners of war.
Drink.
Yes, Tornado?
I want to say, fuck you, Phuket word. At
But you
this
just
point-
did.
No.
Good job. Well done, sir.
No. This,
Excellent. That's it.
what Phuket is saying right now is making me fucking angry. As in, he's
Mhm.
saying gallivanting off and catching a cold. This is not a cold. What he's talking about is COVID-19. This is not a cold. This is lethal. We're dealing with a situation right now where there is explosions of cases all across the U.S. and the world thanks to a new Delta variant that seems to be better at avoiding vaccines than anything else that has come before it, and is as easily transmissible as chickenpox. And this is not a good thing.
I feel you, dude,
Yeah.
but calm down.
Yeah.
What you are talking about is going to kill people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And for that, sir, fuck you.
Agreed.
Sparrow, you had your hand up?
I just wanted to go back to the chart that he put up. Could the U.S. budget be the highest funded
Yes.
for space
Yes.
travel because it's
Because we have more
possibly?
money.
Yeah. That's
We
kind of
have
what I was
more money,
thinking.
yeah.
And Dora doesn't spend a hell of a lot on the space program.
Like, call me crazy, but I thought that might be the reason.
Right. Well, that's from 2013 too. That's not an accurate.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, that's not an accurate current estimation.
Yeah.
That is just yeah. He clearly has not done his appropriate research for.
Mom NATO,
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to remove the word appropriate from that.
Or research,
Okay,
really.
He hasn't done
Yes.
any. He hasn't done accurate research of any kind.
Yeah.
He hasn't. I'm gonna.
He's given Diddly Squad a bad name.
Let's
Yes.
also ignore that most of that money was spent putting up the satellites that let us all use cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
Cell
and more like-
phones.
Inventing shit we use every day.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. And hiding UFOs in the space, that kind of thing that give us all this technology, because the jumps in technology since the Roswell incident have been drastic. And they're never going to admit where it all came from.
We also have RJ with the hand up.
Sarcasm, Mom.
Yeah, see, the last time I looked, 100% of all of that money was spent on Earth. Not one dime of which has actually been spent to any alien contractors whatsoever.
Oh, I didn't say we paid the contractors.
Whoa. Can you prove the aliens aren't here?
No.
I want to tell everybody We pay very close attention to all the alien visitors. We have a very detailed catalog. They've got to have their little hand stamps. You think it's difficult getting in and out of the roller coaster at the amusement park? You just follow the procedures, the paperwork that you have to go through if you're an alien wanting to visit this planet.
The
Because do
aliens
you
are not
realize
here.
how dangerously stupid
Please
this
don't
planet
say
is?
that.
The aliens are not here.
wall
They're all in
because of the
Central
aliens?
America. That's why Trump was so worried about the convoys.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Convoy.
All right. Well, let's see if we can finish out this video.
Got the rubber duck
Yeah, get
here.
to the science.
Here we go.
Thank you very much.
Is-
Click subscribe.
We did pretty good, huh?
Thank you very much.
I love the fact that Fouquet said thank you very much immediately after I told him, fuck you.
Yeah.
That's an appropriate response.
We have Jenny Morgan with the hand up.
Slap me again, sir.
Jenny, you're muted.
Jenny.
Jenny's muted.
Unmute, Jenny.
Apparently, I was muted.
You
Yes.
were.
Well, I said my piece. If you guys didn't hear it, that's your problem. I'm sorry.
we just need to learn to listen better. That's what it is.
Yes, that's what it is. But
We'd liberate
no,
if
I
your
just-
camera were on.
yeah, just wow.
Yeah. Oh
Now you
dear.
see why I fucking hate that.
I don't
Sorry.
seem to recall him offering any evidence for any of his assertions. Did I somehow
Oh.
miss that?
Oh, we got Pony Boy Morton.
Yes, I'll get there. Give me 1 second. I'm just pulling everything up. All right. Yes, we have Morton Nielsen for 45 Donkey Dong dollars, who says that confirms that RJ is on the MIB team. Say hi to the aliens from me, please. Would that make him Agent
You know what it is.
Agent RJ instead of K? He's just
Yeah.
RJ.
No.
I told you right up at front what a clever simulation I was doing at pretending to be a people.
That's true. You did tell us. You did warn
I
us.
was not. I was being perfectly upfront. No concealment there.
Now,
That's true.
nobody ever said RJ was human.
Nope. He
I enjoy
claims not
working
to
with
be.
human beings and find my relationships with them stimulating.
All right, let me
Oh, that would be from iRobot.
Psychopathic computer.
delete
No.
that. Okay.
By the way, please go down to the pod bay doors.
All right.
What do you want me to do, Hal?
Let's see. Well,
Would you like to sing a song?
Let's
I can feel my mind going, Dave.
Is it Daisy?
Well, but of course.
All right. Well, what do you guys think? We've been
Disco
live.
Daisy!
We've been live at this point for an hour. Should we spin the wheel again?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
There's
All
still
right.
some stupid left.
Give me 1 second to get the wheel brought back
There's
up.
always stupid left.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. They keep breeding like rabbits.
Yeah.
On here, I thought they kept breeding like lemmings. That's
Throwing
even worse than
themselves off a
rabbits.
fucking cliff.
Just no
Dunning-Kruger
chakras.
cliff.
All right.
That is a myth, but yeah.
We got our wheel back up here. So whenever you're ready, Tornado.
Wheel
let's
of
spin it again.
misfortune. Turn, turn, turn. Show us
Again.
the stupid that we should burn. Spin
Again.
it. Do 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 do. I love the fact that I love the fact that you got that.
Oh, trees!
nut
We
trees.
talk to the trees and they don't answer me because they're trees.
But you
Yeah.
must make the trees your friends. The trees are nice.
Yeah.
The trees are peaceful.
Yeah.
Except for that one, it's a
Make them
dick.
your friend.
Yeah, the trees are your friends except for the eucalyptus.
You just don't know how to talk to them right.
But
You need to have a
eucalyptuses will
discussion
attract
with
your
the thrall.
pterosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a cool or
No.
uncool tree.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Every time I
Yes.
talk
We
to the
never
trees,
got
they
to see
leave.
that one. Boy, am I happy.
What
we
was
didn't
that, Jenny?
get to see that one.
I said every time I talk to the trees, they just leave.
Oh.
Ooh.
Womp womp.
It depends what
They
branch
always-
of the tree you
trees
talk
always
to.
tell me that the answer is blowing in the wind. So
Yeah.
Dust in the wind.
There
no,
we go.
not dust in the wind, blowing. in
All
the wind.
right. There's our lovely video.
Pretty trees.
We're blasting off again. Ding.
All right, so I am gonna put in a very strict drink call limit on this one because it is a little bit lengthy. We're looking at about 20 minutes on this one.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
good God.
So we'll see how far we can get in it, but in the meantime, at least a minute must go by. You can call drink, and I will mark it, and make sure you put your hand up, but I don't want to keep stopping it every couple seconds if we can help it.
This
That's
is an
true. Hear that,
epic.
tornado?
Alrighty.
Yeah, sure, why not?
So
We
with
should let it go on
that,
for an epoch.
let us start it up and see what we got.
We find the first Keebler elf factory.
Headed up by
It
Darth
has
Vader.
been quite a long time, hasn't it, since I've last made a video, but
So civilization has
I'm back.
benefited from that.
I've had a lot of messages from people
I was
asking
gonna
if I can make another
say
fairy
the sync
video,
is off.
and although that's not what I'm doing today, it's kind of related. I do have some ideas for fairy videos, but this video I'm doing right now, I have been dreaming of for a long time. It's very simple. I'm going to keep it quick because it's just something really simple.
20 minutes,
It's
not
just an
quick
idea
enough.
I want to give to you, and it's about visiting trees. So this is something that I've been doing for quite a while. Making
you've
friends
said.
with trees. I'm actually here with my newest tree friend, and it's not really a tree per se. It's more
That's
of
called
a
grass.
sage bush, but I have a feeling this bush is really old because it's kind of gnarled and beautiful looking. I'll show you in a moment what it looks like. But
Or maybe it's just been
everywhere I
on
go,
drugs a lot and it's
everywhere
really
I've
lived a
I seem
hard
to
life.
have at least one tree friend, and I think it's something that
But it's not a tree.
I
is
have a
really
tree
important
friend.
these
It's
days
Woody.
because
Yes, Mom NATO.
Okay, in order for you to have a friend, quote unquote, you must be able to have the friend should be able to communicate with you and,
That's being
and
fussy.
speak to you. Well, yes, otherwise they're not really friends. They're just something you know.
Imaginary friends.
I mean, she must seriously pay a lot of psychiatric bills if she thinks trees are friends.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think she is. That's why she thinks
Well,
trees
that's
are
probably
friends.
yeah. I mean, after all, she did admit to making fairy videos. So,
Ooh,
She
boy.
said, no, she
Yeah.
said varied videos.
no, I think she said fairy videos.
Well, heck, if it worked for Arthur Conan Doyle.
But
Well-
I mean, seriously, woman.
Yeah.
How
Well,
many cars do her fairies fit?
quite a
don't know.
few.
Well,
like the-
I think it's whether the fairies are in metric or English.
Hmm.
For Jaren.
But I mean, it's just you. In order to have a friend, they have to communicate with you, and I don't hear trees talking it very well.
Oh, you just need to learn their language. She will teach you how to do
Mhm.
that, especially after she gives you this herb.
well, let's
Did
go
you
over.
ever see the happening?
Let's go over to Sparrow, who's got the hand up.
I don't know if anybody else is having the same problem, but I will bet either the video or the audio is 5 minutes shorter than the other, because they are so out of sync at this point for me.
No,
Like,
they're in sync for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Okay.
they're good on my end.
Might just be
So,
my.
Okay,
so
well-
you're falling into a transdimensional tunnel where you will never see the light of day as the black hole devours your soul.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's approaching
I love
the
that.
speed of light.
Oh, okay.
So-
So long as you're okay with it, that's good.
Is it possible, Sparrow, that that you have the audio from the stream going as well?
No, I.
Huh.
Okay, maybe yeah.
It's just a possibility.
It's a possibility.
We also had
No, you're right. My bad.
we also had Purple with
But
the
this
hand
way,
up.
he could learn to love the trees in stereo.
That's true.
I feel it. I can walk.
Well, I can
Hey,
just
I'm new
tell
here.
that, you know, she
Sorry.
is managing to hold her audience because they're all wondering if she is doing the skyclad and waiting for her to stand up.
Yeah. We did have a question about that in the live chat.
No,
Guy
she's
clad.
wearing a brownish colored T-shirt.
Oh, darn
Do
it.
I want to know what skyclad means?
Naked.
Her birthday suit.
That's naked.
Naked grandma.
Yeah. We also had
As naked as that tree that she saw down there in the forest.
well, I like that it's, you know, it's a tree, but it's not really a tree per se. No, it's not a tree at all.
It's
It's a
it's a
sage
bush. Like
So
all
I
the
can
other
expand
trees.
that. I can look at the trees that look kind of like really gnarly. They're called rocks. And
Yeah.
then there's the tree that's my driveway. That's a cement
Well-
tree. And
This is
Ah,
because
damn it.
all of those trees are signed on with the Screen Actors Guild, so she'd have to pay them scale.
Ah, there you go.
Sorry, my tree just kicked me aside. I got a kick out of the room. So
Ah. All right.
Tree is the new word of the day.
Well, let's
she's
go ahead, Jenny.
I'm trying to catch up. She's talking about her bush. What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Her bush, but it's actually a tree, but it's not a tree.
and when God speaks to her, it's the burning bush.
And it's
Yeah.
kind of gnarly.
Yeah, well, that's,
She should really seek a
that's,
doctor for that,
after
RJ.
after that treatment, it got a lot better.
Okay, so
She
this
said
woman
it
has a,
was. She
this
said
woman-
it was a sage. So
This-
I mean, it was. Is it wise?
this woman has an affair with a tree, and now she's got a hot bush.
Yeah.
Yes.
This-
And it's gnarly.
Yeah, Mort Nielsen says her bush is gnarly. Well, thank you for that info with the little pukey emoji.
Well, she said it was gnarly.
Yeah, she said it was gnarly.
All right. Well, let's continue
Ginzu was
on.
asking if she showed the bush her bush.
It's possible.
Oh,
You never
I don't
know.
want to know. I don't want to know, and I especially don't want to see.
All right. We're going to continue
I
on.
want to go back to God AI, damn it.
Here we go, guys.
Is the landing strip still a bush?
In the
Yeah.
world that we live in today, we have a lot of
That's a shrub.
disconnection from our Earth, Mother Nature, all of this. We yearn for a new connection. We talk about it a lot. We intellectualize it, what it means to reconnect. But in the practice, even though it's something so easy and so simple, sometimes we miss out on the beauty of the practice. And it's in the practice of reconnecting with nature that we are going to learn to love her properly again, that we are going to learn those actions, you know, our attitudes will start changing, and we'll be able to take action in ways that will be a lot more compassionate and helpful. Think about it as making a friend. Of course, if you make a friend and you care about them, you're gonna, you know, act in ways that show that you care about them. So, making a friend with a tree kind of makes sense, if you get what I mean.
Apparently, the tree has no choice in the
Whoa,
matter.
Well,
Yeah.
I made a friend, but then
That's
the
a little
police came
bit of-
around asking where I got the small parts, where I got the spare parts. So
Okay, I do have to say drink. This
Yes.
is my first drink, actually, of this video. And Mother Nature I'm going to say it right now. Ah, Mother Nature, thou art a heartless bitch. Let me just put it this way. Mother Nature has made these trees that are known as gimpy trees. Guess where they're located? Australia, of course. Which can stab you with fine little quartz hairs and release toxins that cause immense amounts of pain. Toxins that are extremely stable and located in these quartz hairs that, or I should say silica hairs, that will hurt you for weeks or months. And then
Maybe
there's
she
also,
doesn't know about those trees, and
Then
would be
there's
very
also the
frustrated to
eucalyptus.
learn about that.
Yeah, then there's also the eucalyptus, which is a hot mess in and of itself, a tree that literally explodes during the fire season.
Remember, it can attract pterosaurs.
And then there's all the hurricanes, tornadoes, wildfires, floods, droughts, blizzards.
That's
Yeah.
because the trees
Deadly
aren't being
animal-
loved enough.
You have a point to all this?
I don't
Mother
think so.
Nature is a heartless bitch. That's the point.
Oh, good. Let's move on.
I didn't even think about the point.
Let's head over to Chris Kelling with the hand up.
I just wanted to tell Tornado it's not nice to fool Mother Nature.
Yeah.
You had to.
I'm just amazed that she assumes that
Fern
every
Gully?
tree wants to be loved and closer relationships with the people. I mean,
Sorry,
none of them
lady,
are
Fern Gully
standoffish.
isn't real.
What if you're a manic depressive tree? Could this be traumatizing to be assaulted by some vertebrate who just insists on fondling your bark? I mean, really, are we really thinking this one through? I think we should be more considerate to the forests.
You sure she just doesn't want to play with the knobs?
That's a
RJ,
possibility.
Yeah, she's just got an obsession for a big woody.
Yeah.
Oh my god! What the fuck, guys?
Better she wants to play with some gnarled knobs.
Guys!
No yelling.
Why?
For the record, everybody who made you say that was a woman.
All right. Well, let's continue on.
Guys,
Here we go.
By the way,
Yes.
Mom NATO, I was referencing a margarine commercial from the 1970s.
Why we might want to
Notes for jokes
make friends
available
with
on demand.
trees. I know it seems kind of silly, but
Yes, it is.
There's
Oh,
so
yes,
much more
definitely.
to it. If you're interested in my fairy videos, I think this is something
See,
that you'd
Oh,
be really
gosh,
interested
no.
in because trees have a lot of knowledge and a lot to tell us. They have been around a lot longer than humans,
Drink.
actually, and they.
I'm gonna call
are
drink,
kind
but I'm not sure.
Yes, we'll go to Tornado.
Well, she's not wrong, but not for the reasons she thinks. Trees can tell us a lot about the world, including, well, the environment the tree grew up in, or the temperature of the tree, or the seasons it grew up in, how old it got, and what potentially might have knocked it down.
After you cut them,
Exactly. The thing is,
so they'll be dead anyway.
Trees have growth rings, and you can tell a lot about them, but they don't tell you much about anything else. They can only give you a specific snapshot of a specific time in history. I'm sorry, lady, but you might be sort of right, but you're still all wrong.
So she's all full of dead wood.
Pretty much. Sparrow,
I want to say not all her trees are barking.
Sparrow, you had your hand up?
Not all her trees.
I
are
live in
flooded.
California. That looks like California. I'm pretty sure that's California sage behind her.
Mhm.
I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
It's quite possible. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really have any context because, sources and stuff, but...
It sounds to me like she's talking like she's in Ireland. And none of that shit's in Ireland. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I don't expect accuracy from any of these. Jenny, you also had your...
Yeah, those mountains behind her, they look a lot like something I've seen on the moon.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
They're using the same set
Thanks,
from the
Sparrow.
last video. They just repainted it.
Yeah. And just a heads up, I do have some thunderstorms rolling in here, so if the power does happen to go out, I will notify everybody in the chat. But just a brief
Sparrow,
heads up on
hand.
that.
Yeah, Crypto is asking if Tornado has heard of ecosexuals.
No. Wouldn't that be ecosexuals? Sparrow, put your hand down if you're done.
Oh, sorry.
Wait.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to beat that into me. I'm sorry.
Ecosexuals.
Beat with a dead piece of wood.
Yeah.
So you're gonna beat your wood.
Alrighty. I think
Yeah,
we're
at this point I
gonna
gotta ask, how much
Let's
can a
move on.
woodchuck chuck?
She's
continue
seeking a
on.
big woody known as the purple bob.
Here we go.
I would say they're kind of like our teachers in some sense. I've made a video before about learning from the wisdom of trees, but if you wanted to talk with a tree one-on-one, there are ways, and I'm going to talk about that in
Just
just
make
a
an
bit.
appointment.
There's one more thing I wanted to
Weed.
say about
Weed.
making friends with trees and why we would want to do that.
Right.
And it's
Yes, Jenny.
She hasn't changed her subject in the last 20 sentences. It's
Can
the
we
same
like move on?
over and over and over and over. Are we going to listen to the same over and over and over
Please
and over?
not.
Possibly. I have
Do
no
we
idea.
ever actually get to the how you're supposed to talk to the
Can we,
tree
like,
part?
Put her in like
Chipmunk.
faster chipmunk
Faster
mode,
mode,
please.
All right. Give me
Chipmunk
one
speed.
I don't know how to respond to her because she's just not even being dumb, she's being vapid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's not
She's-
just vapid. She's being trying to pretend she's a big old druid and making friends with Mother Nature or a Wiccan or a pagan, whatever. And she's not doing a very good job
Yeah,
of
because
it.
we need to get to that. Cut to the chase. How
Alright,
do I
well,
get in?
let's
How do I
continue
get
on
along
then.
with the tree?
Let's
If you're-
continue on.
If you're a druid in today's society, you're supposed to be worshiping picket fences. So
Yeah,
Alright.
here we go.
Here we go.
and it goes like this. I believe that the earth wants to be loved by us. I believe that we have, as humans, an amazing ability to observe the world around us
That's
consciously
basically saying the same
and
thing.
to love one another, but to love other beings too, not just humans, but other beings. And I think we're in the
What
infancy
kind of
of
rings?
our species, if you will, because we're still figuring ourselves out. We're in that like teenage phase when we're not really sure who we are, what we want. We're kind of grouping together in these
More
like
assertions without
social
evidence.
groups and trying to figure it out and identify ourselves. But honestly, I think we're just at the very crux, ooh, I don't know if that's a word, of realizing our
probably
innate
not.
gifts as human beings and what we can even give to this world. I think in the past it's been easy for me to think of myself in ways that were a little more negative because of the way that
This is not
humanity-
about you, dear. Get to the trees.
It's amazing. I love it so much. I've read it like maybe
Wait, what is she reading about?
And there's so much frequently tramped 8 or 10 miles through the deepest snow to keep an appointment with a beech
Nothing
tree
good.
or a yellow birch or an old acquaintance.
The wisdom
among
of the
pines.
trees is very simple.
something about
Keep
that
the squirrels
little
away
quote
from
right
your
there
nuts.
struck me because
It's just the most
essentially
interesting thing
gives
she
life
said in
and
the last
meaning
10
to the
minutes.
tree,
I'm
a
sorry.
beingness that we don't often recognize in plants. And there's so much more I could say about that, but that's for another time. But essentially, in recognizing
Drink.
the beingness of at least one.
Yeah, I
Yes,
got my
Sparrow?
hand up too.
Ah, yes, I do see that, RJ. We'll go to Sparrow real quick, and then we'll go to RJ.
And we got to
There
kick
is so
RJ
much-
out for following the rules.
There is so much more. I apologize, RJ. There is so much more she could say about this. Why hasn't she said anything yet? Anything?
Yeah.
That's her special skill. And she
I think I'd find her. I would hope her
Can
fairy
we go on
videos
this,
aren't
please?
this boring.
Can we go on this, please? Because this is just fucking boring.
Gong.
we haven't
We'll
Fast
go to
forward
RJ
to-
first.
Yeah. Now, I must say I am now disappointed with this lady because I was expecting a proper let's talk to the trees. This is what the trees tell me. But no, she's reading from fan fiction about the trees.
Pretty much.
I want a personal
Twilight,
experience
yes.
with at least a shrub, or if we can work our way up to a sequoia or something with a really good root system, then that's okay. But if I'm just going to get a fan fiction account of other people's interactions with the trees, no, I'm afraid this is not an acceptable level of proper wooery.
Yeah.
5,000 mile airhead pipes, RJ. Slap.
Good to read.
Yeah.
It'll get there soon.
All right.
I'm really stricken because I was really looking forward to a better relationship with the trees that are in my front yard, and apparently I'm not going to be able to get that.
Well, at that point, we were only about a quarter of the way through the video, so I've scooted us up.
God.
I've
Oh
scooted
my
us up to about the 3/4 mark, and I'm hoping this
And
is
she's
where she gets
still
to
in
the
the same
trees.
place.
Oh yeah, she never
And
moves.
She's never gonna move beyond it.
No.
Oh
But
my
let's see
God.
if she gets to speaking with the trees.
Yeah.
That I think very young experience in my life changed the way I saw beings like trees and plants and things. It kind of led me to believe that
That's what we've
they're
heard from you.
definitely
yes.
there's a lot more to them than we even know about, say, in science, or
Ooh,
that we
sap.
aren't aware of, perhaps because we don't open ourselves to that experience. So who knows? What could happen
Drink.
if you open up? There's just one more thing.
Mm.
Yes, Tornado.
Yeah, you want to know how you open up yourself up to the experience of becoming friends with a tree? It's called weed.
Mm. Well, what I find interesting is she
I
keeps
heard you works.
she
Sorry,
keeps
Mom Nato.
putting on an accent when she talks half the time. She just yeah.
She really does.
It's obviously
God.
a fake accent
Yeah.
because she
It really is.
do it constantly.
Well, it's what she learned in Druid school.
Mm.
Yeah, an Irish
I
or
was
Gaelic
so trying
accent
not
is
to
very
point that out.
popular with pagans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
We're
Size
getting
Striker?
comments.
Yes,
We're getting
Chris?
comments.
Can she does get to the trees eventually. We could just fast forward till we see his
Yeah,
tree.
yeah.
and,
Get her into chipmunk
I
speed
didn't
so
see
she can
any.
get down to
I
that.
didn't see any trees in the footage here, but I have it at the
I
18 and a half
I
minute.
saw some at the end when I was
No, I think she
scanning
just goes
through
back
it.
to her intro. But let's see. We're close to the end at this point. We're at 18 and a half minutes.
Okay.
So if she doesn't get to it here, then she
Then
definitely
it's
Am I
a
still
bitter
here?
end. Yes.
Or
No,
sometimes
I
they'll come across in the
accidentally
woods.
closed my laptop screen. That's all.
okay.
There'll be a kind of portal, two trees, two branches meeting, and even just asking permission to enter that portal or to
Asking
come
permission.
to a tree. There's certain trees, like in the beginning of this video, where you can even enter into the tree, but asking permission first
That's because
begins
they're
that
big.
conversation, and you'll be surprised where it leads to. It's seriously amazing. You'll have some crazy things happen sometimes, and other times it will just be the most
Yeah, bugs can
calm
crawl on you.
and reaffirming feeling that you'll get, and it will just be so beautiful. So with that,
So beautiful.
I wish you so much love and luck, and I hope you go out there.
This
and
has
make
not
a
told me
ton
how to
of new
really
tree
interact
friends.
with the
Please,
trees or what
seriously,
you
go
think
out there,
you've
find
heard
a
from
friend
the trees.
in a tree.
The only thing I learned from this video was to ask consent from the tree before you enter
Yeah.
it.
And how you know,
And-
we didn't get any clarification as to how you know if the tree wants to say bug off.
Yeah.
And how did she insert the tree is what I want to know, but
Oh man, she's yeah.
Now I want to know, are we going to get any good lottery number information from the trees?
No.
Hey, you never know. I
Rats.
mean, you know,
Any
We could
cures
try.
for cancer?
probably
Maybe
not.
Any explanation for why there's Ted Cruz?
No, none of
Well,
that.
then what the hell good are these?
I know, right? All
They
right.
I
offer
learned some
shade
good
for your
information.
home.
My friend Treebeard once said that that ants never do anything quickly.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah, just like
Chris,
this
you
lady.
didn't have to say
And
that
don't
in
forget-
the time he said it.
They can only do things after
Love
an
you, man.
moot. There must be an ent moot to make decisions.
oh dear. Well, I think we are going to wrap it up here for the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been about an
I'm
hour and
so
a half,
looking
but
forward to it, to revelations on the trees.
yeah, I got these storms coming through, and I don't want the power to dip
Yeah.
out in the
That's
middle,
true.
so I'd rather end it ahead of
You
time.
mean reality is going to interfere with the superficial twaddle of the trees?
It might.
Okay, well that's
Thank
actually
you guys for
very
having
God.
me. I always love it.
Cavalier. Oh God. It's going. She was on her
Yeah.
copyright strike.
Well,
What?
anyway, with that, everybody, I do want to say thank you to everybody in the live chat for coming out, even though it is on a different day. Thank you for being, I don't know whatever the hell the word is I'm thinking of because my
Loyal.
brain is not
Present.
Here. The
functioning.
word is here.
Yeah, here. But
Word of the day is legs.
yeah, to kind of help with the scheduling and stuff like that. The next 3 weeks, today and 2 more weeks, we will be doing Saturday instead of Friday. Then my schedule is going to change again, and we'll be back to Fridays. So,
Oh.
And as far as Game of Fools is concerned, we will be on
Tomorrow night.
Sundays.
yeah.
Yay, and we
I-
finally made 100 subscribers.
We did. I have not had it confirmed we're doing tomorrow night. I
Cards Against
really hoping
Humanity.
We do.
Yes.
Oh, wait, we are? We are?
That's what it listed, I
Oh.
believe.
If that's the case, then I'm.
I think it's cards.
If you're out, Chris,
I'll
I'm sorry.
I'm heading out.
Yeah.
Good night, panel.
Good night.
Night, NATO.
All right. Well, anyway, with that, everybody, we are going to wrap it up here. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you, panel, and thank you to the live chat, everybody out there. And thank you for the Donkey Dong dollars, Morton Nielsen. And we'll have to get a patent on that,
Thank you, Marty.
definitely. And with that,
Marty.
everybody, we are going to wrap it up. So say good night, panel.
Good
night,
panel.
Tornado in the distance.